So, kia ora everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. We are live in Wellington and we're outside the Beehive. So I'm going to take you for a little walk around the Parliament grounds here, check out some of the buildings, and we're going to end up over the road. Erkin, fantastic, how's it going? We're outside the government buildings. There's the Beehive. So let's get for a walk. I'm going to turn the camera and we're going to go off and have a little wander around here. Oh, there's downtown, that's looking down to the water. And so thanks for joining me, and kia ora. Yeah, gorgeous. It's a little bit breezy, but lovely, lovely, lovely weather. Nice to go out for a stroll. It's just gone midday in New Zealand, or it's coming up to midday maybe. And here is the Beehive. So the Beehive is, this is where Parliament is, this is where the Prime Minister of New Zealand is. And Kathy, awesome, we're in Wellington again, another day to go tomorrow. I'm just having a little wander around the Beehive and past some of the buildings here. So, yeah, so it's another gorgeous day, but we've got a little bit of wind today, which is fine. Yeah, we're off for a wander, I'm going to this, yeah. I just finished watching the last replay. Oh, that was fun in Cuba Street. I'm going to try and finish off the rest of Cuba Street tomorrow afternoon. Yes, it's a circular building just like a beehive. It was finished in 1979 and took 10 years to build. And there are 10 floors above ground and 4 below. That's where the Prime Minister is, that's where everything happens. Other government buildings are this one here, this is Bowen House. Not sure what goes on in there, but there's offices and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, you were, Kathy, you were. But it's really amazing, it's really gorgeous, and the grounds around here are very, very spacious. So I'm sort of walking across this lovely lawn at the moment, and you can see there are people sitting around with coffees and picnics and things. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. So it's free access for everybody. Here's the kids' slide. So this is probably the most expensive slide in the whole wide world. It was part of when Jacinda became the Prime Minister. That was one of her promises, was to build a playground here for the kids. And so it's pretty cool. I'm not sure how much it cost to build, but in 20,000 and a bit more. And a bit more. But it's pretty cool. So you slide down that side and you go up this side. So these are where the stairs are. Might have some kids going up actually, by the look of it. Yep, off you go. Off they go. Yeah, so go up there, go up to the top. Yeah, it's a great place to have a picnic, and especially on a day like this. And then they're going to go down that side, which is pretty cool. Ooh. Whoa, nice. Good. Okay, let's continue with our walk. Actually, while we're just here, this is a really lovely sort of little park, and it's under the shade of these beautiful trees, lovely big trees. Erkin. Yeah, and under the shade, look at it's another Lord of the Rings tree, isn't it? Look, they're just amazing. Just amazing. And you can see the playground, it's all wood. There's sort of like it can be a seat, or it can be like a climbing thing here. It's lunchtime, of course, so everybody's coming out. Yeah, so it's sort of like a little climbing thing here. You can sit on it, you can do whatever, and then these stepping woods, which also double up as seats. So it's pretty cool. A well thought out playground, I think. Yeah, well thought out playground. Lovely entrances to the grounds, so I've got lovely gates and lights everywhere. Nice pathways, lots of seating areas, lots of trees around. Pretty fabulous. And then we've got the old Parliament building here, which is right next to rainy with thunderstorm a few hours ago. Yeah. Hey, well, it can do that here as well. And then it'll clear up to this. There's the old Parliament buildings, built around 1900s. Let's go to walk. I want to walk you over here to the library, because that is a gorgeous building. There's a lovely rose garden, and then I'm going to take you for a walk down to the law faculty for Victoria University, so the Wellington University. How are you going there, Kathy, today? It must be a bit early there for you. At the Beehive. Richard John Seddon, who was an early Prime Minister of New Zealand. New Zealand flag. Whee. Yeah, so this is everybody that comes to Wellington, of course, comes to take a photo at the Beehive. You can do a tour through it. I'm not sure how often they go, but you can, and they have a little shop inside. So you can actually go inside into the public area. We can't because they don't allow photography in there. But, you know, the public can go in there and you get a little taste of what it's like to be a busy bee. I know you live in Turkey. I know that. The old building, this is the old Parliament House, and that is still used today. So look, hey, there must be a lot going on, because all of these buildings, they're all big, and there must be lots of people in there and lots of stuff going on. But if you do work in here, you're looking out on this. Yeah, well, it's not so windy, it's just a little bit of a breeze today, Kathy. Just a little bit. Morning. He's important. He's important. So, yeah, there's actually not a lot of security. No Olympic Games. We've had the Commonwealth Games. We are not a big enough country to be able to... Yeah, there's the wind coming up. We're not a big enough country to be hosting the Olympics. I don't think we would have the facilities, and I don't think we could afford it. And really, I don't want to have the Olympics here. My personal opinion, if you want to know, I think the Olympics should be situated in one place, and that should be Greece, and the rest of the world should help fund it, and they should just be held in Greece every time. Because look what's happened to Japan. It's just turned out to be a mess. It's cost them a fortune. They've still got no games, and you know, it's crazy. And the Olympics originally were started in Greece, so it would be great to see them return to their birthplace. That's what I think. That's just what I think. But beautiful day, wind's dropped off now. So yeah, so I'm using my gimbal today because I think it's Pounamu. What was that about? Love the island Pounamu. Tiwai Pounamu, the South Island. Yeah. Yeah. So Pounamu is actually the greenstone. No, I think Olympic Games spoil a country. I think it really does spoil everything. They build all these terrible stadiums and people they're not used afterwards, and I just think it really ruins. I can see what's happened in Japan. I think it's not good. It's not a good thing. All the lovely ferns here as well. Really gorgeous. You like that idea too, Peter? Awesome. Yeah. Curtis, fantastic. Nice to see you all. We're just having a walk around the Parliament buildings here, the Beehive, just through there, and the old Parliament buildings. Yeah. Sometimes I do have opinions on things, and usually when it's affecting, you know, the people of the country, rather than, I'm not worried about the economy of the country. I'm more worried about the people and how they're surviving. We've arrived at the Rose Garden. And the Rose Garden's gorgeous, and even though it's not rose season, it well finished months ago, these roses here are still gorgeous, look. Still, you know why? Because they're always working here. There's somebody in the garden now just working away. Fabulous to see you, Curtis. Roses for you today. I was just talking to her a little while ago. You can see her just through there with her hat on. And she was saying that they are going to try and they're going to redesign the garden a little bit, so which will be awesome, and have new roses in here, so it will still be looking fabulous for next year. Yeah, Peter, it's fantastic. Yeah, lovely little. Actually, this is very famous, this rose garden. Imagine what it looks like in November's our rose season, November through December. Imagine what it looks like then. Stop and smell the roses. I can smell them, and I'm sure you can as well. Okay, we're just coming up here to this gorgeous, gorgeous old building. Look. Curtis, thank you so much. Wow, look how beautiful. This reminds me, it's almost Arabian. It is just the most beautiful building. Look at this. Eamon, how's it going? Nice to see you. Doesn't this look Middle Eastern or Arabian or something? Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to walk you up here. So we can't go inside because it is, this is the library for the government. I suppose this is where they come and do all their research. You need all your proper security swipes to get in, but we can come up to the door. I want to show you the gorgeous tiles on the floor. I've noticed these tiles around quite a lot in Wellington, so it must be a sort of a thing down here. Gorgeous, yeah. So it's the General Assembly Library, built in 1899. So they didn't actually, they didn't complete it to its full whatever. Hi. Alexis, awesome, how's it going? So we can't go any further than this, but I just want to show you the beautiful doors. Almost looks like a church. Stained glass windows. Yeah, all the gorgeous wood. Radion architecture. Okay, that's interesting. It looks like it, doesn't it, tea roses? It definitely looks like it. But look at these gorgeous little tiles here on the floor, little mosaic tiles. And they're all like different shapes put together. And then we've got the more traditional ones just here. No, it's not a public library. It's a library for members of parliament and government workers. So it probably houses like all the journals and everything that they need in here. There is a statue of somebody through here. I can just see him. I don't know who that is. Maybe that's Mr. Turnbull. That'll be who that is. Yeah, the designer. But it's gorgeous. Look at all those wooden, they're all wooden, that little archway. Gorgeous wooden flowers. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it's beautiful, Alexis. It's really lovely. And we've got these nice tiles on the floor as well. And something written in Latin. Tiles were paved. Yeah, each of the tiles is a square, but in the middle of them, they're all different shapes put together. So I don't know whether that's done in a mould. I don't know how that's done, but it looks pretty impressive. And then when you step out, look at the view. It's gorgeous. It's really beautiful. So we can see across to Mount Victoria there. That is a great spot for a lookout. Great view. There's Mount Victoria through there. Whoa, this zoom. So you can go up there and get a nice Crusades design. Okay, yeah. You can go up there and get a nice view of the city and the airport and across to the South Island, of course. Whoa, that zoom is amazing. But isn't it gorgeous? It is like a grand palace, I think. So three interesting buildings here with the Beehive and the old Parliament building and this library. Imagine building it. They had no cranes. They probably had a ladder, but you know, they had, yeah, It must have been like such a well, it's always a major to build one of these big buildings, but imagine more than 100 years ago what they had. So I'm walking down some stairs here, everybody, so just watch your step. We'll manage. I'm just looking at the steps, not my phone. Whoa. So there's the Beehive and the old Parliament buildings. Yeah, so the Beehive was finished in 1979. Yeah. We're going to walk down this way, and I'm going to take you down to see one of the, well, I think it's the largest building in the wooden building in the Southern Hemisphere. Here's the garden again. Kathy, thank you so much. Bunch of roses for Kathy. Oh, konnichiwa, Pikio. Yes, gardening. Some people have, what do they call it? Green thumbs. Not me, unfortunately. I'm better in the kitchen than the garden. Yeah, gorgeous building, Kathy. Yeah. Oh, I'm back again. You're doing a fabulous job.
I didn't realise the paparazzi were in town.
Oh, the paparazzi, we're all here. This time I've got viewers from all. I've got viewers from all around the world now, so we're having a lovely time looking at everything. There's the outside of it. Yeah. Yes, I was here just an hour or so ago with doing a little virtual tour, so I've already had a pre-run. You guys are lucky. I've managed to smooth out the bumps that could have occurred. So that's nice. Yeah, gorgeous trees everywhere, and people just come they bring their picnic lunches and yeah, just sit around and relax. Pretty casual. Hello, Hollywood. How's it going there, Pete? You on my favourite beach. Mrs. Jew, hello. We've just been having a look. We've started over at the Beehive in the old Parliament building and the library. Three gorgeous buildings. Jay, how's it going? Nice to see you. Whoa, nice to see you, Pete. Known Pete for a long time, since the beginning of Periscope. But I brought you all to see the Beehive because Bibian, awesome. I brought you all to see the Beehive because it's pretty special. This is where our Prime Minister is. Jacinda's in there, and she built a beautiful playground here for her daughter. Barb, yes, it brings back memories. Fantastic, yeah. So we're going to just continue walking through here. Have a look we can still see the buildings, and then I'm going to take you across the road to the law faculty of the university here. Nice to see you, Mrs. Jew. Fabulous to see everybody. Gorgeous gates everywhere as well. Lovely old iron gates. I think it says, not too sure, GRV, or I just can't quite make out the letters. Can anybody do that? Just can't quite make them out. It's a buzz. It is. They're busy as bees inside. Busy as bees. Yes, I can't quite make out. Well, it's something. The last one's R, and I think the first one's G. Yeah. You can see people just sitting around. Picnic time in Wellington, or lunchtime in Wellington, so everybody having a having a bit of fun, bit of relaxation time. That'll be it. Yeah, George the 6th. Fantastic. Thanks, Barb. Awesome. I just couldn't. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. I think it was like 1876 when New Zealand formed its own government system. So before that, we would have been under the British system, I suppose. Yeah. So we still have the Queen of England, but we have our own Maori King as well. So we're pretty lucky that we've got that. And The Governor General is appointed by the Queen, so he's sort of like, or she is probably top dog in New Zealand. But isn't it fantastic? Look, a building like the Beehive took 10 years to build. 10 floors above ground and 4 underground. Once you step inside there, there's a bit of security, but there's no security outside. Unless you start doing stupid things, I suppose. But the MPs, they all just walk out. This is probably somebody striding down here now in his suit. Yeah, they just all step out for lunch and whatever they're doing, which is good. Yeah, Kathy. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, that's right. So this is the gorgeous playground. We did have a look at it at the beginning. We're just going to have another look now. Yeah, that's somebody. I can't think who it is though. Yes, yeah. So, Jay, yeah. So when Jacinda's, when she became Prime Minister, one of her first things that she did was to build this gorgeous playground here for the kids. This is the most expensive child slide in the whole wide world. Cost about more than $20,000 to build it. I see the 21 or 27, something like that. It's really, really gorgeous. Yeah, yeah, that's her number one priority is the people, yeah. So you climb up on that right-hand side and you slide down on the left. But it's not only just the slide, it's got all these lovely other wooden features as well. Oh, thanks, Mrs. Dewey. Yeah. Turning off the, you did see it from the start. Yeah, you've been here all that time. Hi, George. How are you? Hola, lovely to see you there in Peru. There we go. So these can be seats. They can be like climbing blocks. You can do a million things on them. And then there's this other wooden structure here, which is like a gym, bars at the gym, you know, balance, or you can sit on it. You can do whatever you like. Pretty gorgeous. Oh yes, I hated all that stuff. Yeah, I hated all that stuff on there. I turned it off. In fact, I would love HAPS to have a button where you could turn off the comments as well. Because some people don't want to see comments, they just want to watch. And that to me would be fantastic. So usually what I'm doing when I'm watching something and they're on landscape, I have my phone on portrait. So I've got the clear picture at the top and the comments are at the bottom. I cheat because it's with having the writing all over the picture, it's sort of, when you're doing pictorial stuff, it sort of defeats the purpose in a way. So I think they need to, that would be a good idea. Hello! Hi Miriam, how's it going? Nice to see you, Miriam. The Beehive again. It's a great view from every angle. In fact, behind it there's some really beautiful sculptures as well that tell the story of when the first Maori arrived here in Wellington. There's 3 sculptures. One is the waka, the canoe. The other is the bird head. And the third one is like a, what do you call it? Like a statue, I suppose, that was supposed to, and that was built to portray the arrival of the Maori. So when they arrived on the beach somewhere, they always made one of these sort of sculptures. Yeah, it's quite interesting, but they're very modern, but that's what they depict. And I love it when I find things like that and then I find out a bit more about it. So there's the Beehive. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Kelly, how's it going? We are, yeah, this is our New Zealand government. This is the government grounds, it's called here. So you can see what it's like. It's busy. People relaxing, but also people coming to work and from work. And that's the difference in Wellington. Auckland, a lot of people come to Auckland, they're going to the beach or they're going to do this and that. Wellington always feels as if it's got a purpose because it's the seat of government. It's where all the embassies are, and it's where the embassies are here, our High Commissioner's here, a lot of head offices for international companies. So it's, in a way, it's everybody that's walking around, you can feel it's a different energy. Because everybody's going somewhere to work or do a job or, yeah. Yes, yeah. I think, you know, it needs to be a little bit more user-friendly rather than watcher-friendly rather than just always being, yeah, for the broadcaster. Gorgeous day, Pete. Look at that. Two nice sculptures here. They are, we call these Po. So they're like sort of like ancestors, or they're guardians actually. Yeah, they're guardians. I'm trying to describe things, and I'm thinking, what are they? What are they? Gorgeous trees though. Wellington's got fantastic trees. In fact, I love Wellington. It's a great city, and I enjoy being here. And on a day like this, it's fantastic. But you come here when it's wet and it's rainy and it's windy and it's miserable. Not so good. But these are the days you want, especially when you're visiting. Lots of little pathways. The beehive's a bit hidden now. We're just coming out of the Parliament grounds. Yeah, so here we go, George. Is it George Regina, I think? Something like that. Yeah, so we're heading into the streets now. I hope you enjoyed my walk yesterday. We started in Yarrow Valley and we ended up in Cuba Street, and I want to finish that Cuba Street walk off. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. In the morning I've got Be My Tourist with Chantal, and because Chantal's got a special spot here in Wellington. And then later on in the day I'll go back to Cuba Street and we'll do that. There's a cenotaph. And another view of, yeah, when you come in on the train you see all of this as well. You drive in, you look up to the right and you see the Beehive. It's amazing. So the cenotaph here, this is for the remembering the soldiers from the First and Second World War. It's got that famous, I can't think who it is, famous rider on the horse on the top. We've got the beautiful lions here as well. Isn't it funny how lions are so popular outside buildings? Or I wonder why that is. You're enjoying it? Oh, fantastic. I'm from Auckland, yep, so I'm just having a little time down here in the capital. It's got a little bit busy, so we're going to cross at the pedestrian crossing. I did manage to duck over before. And I also want to do a little bit of a waterfront walk with you. I've only got today and tomorrow left. There's always a lot to do. Wellington has a lot of creativity, you know, like, it's really nice. See the facade on that building. This is, I think this is Lambton Quay. This is the sort of like the main street. Hi Mark, how's it going? We are getting close to water. Oh, I've got to press a button. You've got to do this. They don't all work automatically. So we'll get the next one. We're going over here to have a look at the gorgeous old, the largest wooden building in the Southern Hemisphere, and maybe the oldest as well. Something like 18. Oh, those people are just going. Okay, they knew. Well, it's good. But fabulous to see you all, I must say. Parking people. Visit New Zealand's grandest wooden building. So it's open to the public. It is the law faculty for Wellington University. Can we see through there? And yeah, so you can actually go inside now anyway. So all the students can. Back to the Beehive over here. I'm going to take you up really close to it. We're going to go in at the main entrance though, because I want to show you the sign that's there. This building is built to resemble an Italian palace, and it's built entirely of wood. And it's just as well it was built of wood, because the wooden buildings can withstand earthquakes, whereas the stone buildings crumble. So wood will, in a big earthquake, wood will, it'll receive some damage, but the buildings don't fall down, which is really, really awesome. There we go. And there's the beehive. Whoa. It's lunchtime. Yep. I'm going to, what's the time? It's 12:30. I'm going to meet somebody at 1 o'clock for lunch. So, yeah. So we're all good. We're all good. So here we go. There's a sign out here with some information on it. 1876 it was built. It's okay. This is what it looked like in 2011. You can see the water just beyond it. That photo must be taken from the top of the beehive, maybe. I reckon, because look, when I look behind, I think that photo's taken from up there, look. Oh, thank you so much, Mark. Yes, we're just over the moon here. We've won the America's Cup. We've kept it in New Zealand. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Can you say hello?
Hello. No, she's not interested in me. Off you go. See ya. It's part of the Wellington University. Yes, so, hey everybody. Oh, it didn't happen. Hold on. Oh, what's going on here? Yes, the America's Cup is ours. Wow, we're so excited. In fact, Jacinda, the Prime Minister, flew especially from Wellington to Auckland yesterday to congratulate them. Yeah, so it's really, really amazing, and we are so happy. The whole place. St Patrick's Day just got forgotten about, and everybody went crazy celebrating, so it was all really, really fantastic. Yeah. So anyway, back to this gorgeous building. I'm going to take you in and have a look at it. We're not inside, but we're going into the grounds. So, when completed, the government building, it contained 2 large staircases, 8 vaults, 143 rooms, 126 fireplaces, 22 chimneys, 64 toilets, 8 verandas, and 7 porticos. Hey, Freedom Warrior, how's it going? Nice to see you. So we're going to go in through the gate. Gorgeous gate as well, look. Really lovely, yeah. Hey, Jessie, how's it going? Nice to see you. Yeah, it's a gorgeous clear day here as well. This is Peter Fraser. Oh, thanks, Mark. Thank you so much. This is Peter Fraser. He was a Prime Minister at some stage. He died in 1950, so it's sort of like an oldish one. Yeah. No time difference, no, because we're all on the same longitude. So this is completely built of kauri, the beautiful trees, and there's one right there on that side of the main entrance, and there's one on the other side. These trees usually only grow in the northern part of the North Island. So, so these ones have been planted here. Hey, I'm just finding on the ground, wow, look at this tree. This is an amazing tree too, because look what I just found. Mark, fantastic. And look, it's hollow inside. Anybody know what this is? It's not an acorn, but it's whatever it is, it's fantastic. And this is the tree. You might recognise it. So it doesn't have that, it's not like a pūtakawa where it all sort of winds its way up, but there's quite a few of these big seed pod things, yeah. But this tree, it doesn't seem to have any identifying feature on it. Yeah, but these things are everywhere. Another one. A gourd? It's like a gourd, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go up and have a look. This is completely built of wood, and the wood is cut and designed in such a way that it does resemble stone, and it's not until you actually get right up to it that you're going to realise that it's wood. The whole thing is wood. And the reason why it was originally built in wood was because it was cheaper than stone. Although they do call it the Stone Palace. The Stone Palace, built entirely from timber. So you can see on the photo here, this is the size of the trees compared to men. Most of these huge trees were cut down. And Australian bottle brush. Oh, Jessie, it could be. That's right. I think it might be. G'day, Fred. How's it going? So this is what they use the wood for. Oh, you studied in here, Jessie. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Used for waka, the canoes, racing yachts, Victorian racing yachts, houses and buildings, of course. The gum that it oozes out was burnt for cooking, heating and tattooing. It was even used for chewing, much like chewing gum. So we learnt something today. And there we go, King of the Forest. This is Tani Mahuta. Tani Mahuta is still standing. They're not particularly tall trees, but their circumference is huge. 14-metre circumference. Tani Mahuta is named after the Maori atua of the forest and is estimated to be 1250 and 2,500 years old. That's it. There's Tani Mahuta. In fact, if you put a person there, a person is like an ant beside it. Fred, thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, well, it is a fire risk, and a lot of the early wooden buildings did burn down, and that is why they rebuilt them in stone. But it's definitely wood. Yep, the whole thing is wood. But of course, these days it would have a huge amount of fire safety stuff happening in here as well. The gorgeous doors. I think we can probably just have a peep inside. We could. We can. This is inside. Repairs to joinery. Wow. We're in, everybody. Students coming in and out. Wow. We won't go in too far. We'll just go in a little bit and have a look. Wow, it's gorgeous. Whoa, I've never been in here before. Oh, it's amazing. Look at all the wood panels. Oh, all the flowers on the tiles. Oh, it's amazing. That's gorgeous. That's beautiful. There's a security desk. Oh, here's a cat. Hey, this is fun. It's nice. It looks like my signal's still good. Yeah, it's gorgeous, Fred. It's really lovely. They do guided tours. So this is kauri. This is what the wood looks like. It has no knots in it. That's why it was really good for building. Because as the tree grows, it takes the branches up with it. So there's no knots in the wood. Oh, this is how big it is. It's huge. Now I'm inside, you can actually see how big it is. Yeah. What's it like coming back inside, Jessie? What's it like? Law faculty, school office there. It's amazing. They've got this big, big carpet running down here as well. Hi. Wow. Yes, they are. Yep, they are. So I've got wallpaper up here. Yeah, it's all wood. Got wallpaper and that sort of frieze around there as well. And this is all wood, wooden doors. Lecture room in here. Oh, it's nice. Imagine having lectures with those ferns outside. Memories? Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Staff only here. New Zealand Civil Service and Government Buildings. Yeah, see, few departments survived intact over the 114 years. 3 large government departments occupied government buildings for much of its time. They were Public Works, Land and Survey and Education. All greatly influenced this country's history. Yeah, everything's made of wood, yeah. It is like a museum. Hey, and now I've got a good idea. Because people are just coming in the store at the end, so we can go out the store. That's awesome. And they've got all these gorgeous photos, and yeah. This is it, soon after it was completed in 1876. Yeah, it'd be freezing in winter. No insulation. Wow, amazing. Hi. Anybody there you recognise, Jessie? Yeah. Oh, I'm loving it. Oh, yeah. Public displays. Nice, look at the old desks. Oh, I thought that was somebody looking at us. Cold in winter, yeah. Wellington's a little bit cold in winter, yeah. So is Auckland. Whoa, look at the desk. And the calendar's set to Wednesday, the 6th of December. Suffragette petition. Sir John Hall's draft of the 1893 suffragette petition. He sent this to Kate Shepherd on the 6th of December 1892. It became the bulk of the formal petition text. Interesting, interesting. Sir John Hall, we like him a lot. The bus, I think we like him, I'm not sure. Yeah, we must, because he was encouraging suffragettes. A member of the public damaged all 5 busts with a crowbar in 1963. We don't know what motivated the act, which left Hall missing part of his nose. You can see his nose is broken off. This place is well worth a visit. Yeah, his poor nose got punched. So this was done in 1925. Yeah. Okay, let's head out. So this is the suffragette room. That's good. Cool. This place is fantastic, I think. Yeah. Oh, here's one of the staircases made from wood. There we go, a little model of the building. I love these models, architectural models. Tudor. Nobody knows what happened. His nose was hit by somebody with a crowbar, but they're not sure what motivated it. Oh, behind the building, we've got another building. I'm now under the staircase too, look. So there's all your fire stuff happening, because it's wooden, sprinklers everywhere. Government buildings, Victoria University of Wellington Law School. That's it. Nice. Jessie, yeah. Oh, Montana. It studied here in this very building. Wow. The columns are wooden. Yep, everything's wood. Everything's wood. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
actually, yeah, it's quite nice in here. Nobody's sort of like, they're all smiling at me and they're really happy I'm here, so I'm not feeling that I'm out of place, which is really, really good. So there we go. We just look back down here. You can see right to the end. It is a long, long way to the other side of the building. We've got all these photos, all the graduation photos are here. Outside the main building. This is 2014. Yeah. Inside on the staircase. 2015. Wow, awesome. So we're going to step outside, everybody. Oh, somebody coming in.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you. And we're out in the bright, bright sunshine. I've really loved it, you guys. This has been a fantastic walk, but it's not over yet because I'm just going to take you and show you the outside the railway station, because I maybe don't get down this end of town again before I go back to Auckland. More stable in an earthquake, that's right. Yeah, there's the outside from the side. Not quite as palatial from this side, but still really gorgeous. So that's it. We've walked in one of the Wellington University buildings, people relaxing under trees. These buildings here are all part of the university here. The sign over the door says Victoria University Wellington Te Herenga Waka. So we're just going to head off down here. The railway station is just coming into view on the left, and I've got a couple of really interesting things to show you there. So it's tricky crossing here. It might be busy. I'd better. Yep, there we go. All the good, lovely buildings in Wellington. They want me to swipe the QR code. Yes, but I can't when I'm doing this. So I can't when I'm doing this. So we're just yeah. There's the railway station. So we're just going to head in there. But there's no crossing by the railway station. We have to do it here. Nice. This is a bus shelter. Oh, everybody's going, so I may as well go as well. Whoa. Yeah. Susie, awesome. Oh yes, still got the green. It's a green lady. It's not a green man, it's a green lady. Oh, she just changed to red. It's a red man and a green lady. That's awesome. We might get a green lady over on this side when it changes. Yes. Woo. First time I've seen changed to red. They don't stay on green for long. They're pretty cool though. Okay, we're outside the railway station now, which is good. This is where my train came into when I arrived on Monday night. Big trees outside. Susie, Wales. Yeah, it's gorgeous here. Beautiful day today. We have just been, we started at the Beehive. Very sporty in Wellington too. We started there at the Beehive, the government head of seat of government. Right there. That's where we started, and we've walked around there. We ended up here at the railway station. A couple of really nice things I want to show you here. And then I'm going to let you all go. Yep, good. Good. Look at the gorgeous trees. Utakawa, and look at their hanging roots, the aerial roots that come down. Yeah, a bit windy down here. But beside the railway station, two things I really wanted to show you were the gorgeous sign for the railway station. See the train? Whoa, it's midnight. Woo! Yeah, I tried to show you coming down the coast, but I just kept losing the signal and it didn't work. See the gorgeous train? The railway station. Straighten up. How's that little steam locomotive? Oh, thanks, Susie. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. Happy that you followed. Yeah. So that's one. The other beautiful thing outside is this lovely statue of Mahatma Gandhi, which was given to the people of Wellington, the city of Wellington, by the people of India. No, it's got a big harbour. There he is. So it does a Mahatma of truth and non-violence to the city of Wellington from the people of India. We must become the change we want to see. Absolutely, positively Wellington. Yes, Gandhi. In a rose garden as well. Very fitting. Yeah. Really, really lovely. And here's the railway station. And the sun is right above, so it's not a very good. I'll move over under the tree in the shade so you get a better view. But again, you know, everybody just sitting around, relaxing, picnics, enjoying under trees, making the most of the last of the summer days, I guess. Wellington Railway Station. Because it was gifted to the people of Wellington by India. There's another nice sort of train thing up there. Nice, got some masks there. Anyway, I'm going to say hello. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hello and goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me here in windy Wellington. We've just got a little bit of a breeze. Fabulous to see you all. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. Makes it so worthwhile when you do. And look forward to having you on my next walk. Thank you so much. And I'm going to turn back to the railway station. There we go. Wellington Railway Station today. Okay, thanks everybody. Kia ora, ka kite, and see you again soon. Thank you. Thanks for all those awards too. It makes a big difference. Thank you. Bye for now.